Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Yet another glorious day for our glorious nation as we continue to move towards a glorious future. Folks, I will not bore you with a prolonged introduction. Just want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know down below by leaving a like and a comment. It does make a very big difference in just letting me know what you want to see on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and letting me know how I should do what I do when I go about doing it. With that said, let's get this party started, shall we? The first order of business is to take care of some train trouble over here. I think the reason this happened is because of, last session I forgot to check the, or uncheck, I should say, the train routing checkbox, and I think that's why this has happened. I'm not 100% sure. Again, we've had trouble here before as well, but I thought we'd solved it pretty well for some time. Either way, the solution over here is relatively easy for now. It's a band-aid fix, yes, but I think there are much more important matters for us to deal with today. This band-aid fix should allow this train to get out of here, use this crossing over here to get to the right side, and move on, while these guys will then be able to clear this space, and then that should just open everything up. So we're going to let that happen. And then we're going to turn our attention to the new residential area, the new city, in fact. I shouldn't just call it a residential area. It's a whole new city that we're working on. On which note, though, let's very quickly have a brief conversation about the population situation, because as many of you have pointed out, quite rightfully so, that this is kind of terrifying. We were at 90k at one point, and we are sub 80k now. And yes, that is a scary number to see. If we take a look at our population graph over here, it's not actually, that's a bit more promising than I'd initially anticipated. I was expecting a bit of a nosedive situation, but it feels like it's petering off. It feels like it is reaching a sort of a balancing point over here. Some of you have suggested, many of you in fact have suggested, that we pay for the construction of some of these new residential areas, right? And you very much have a solid point. And I'm very much starting to feel the pressure more and more, not from you, sorry, I don't mean to imply that you guys are making me feel pressure or anything like that, but I mean the pressure from the game itself. We are seeing a significant dip in our population, but my plan was that, or my thinking was that eventually we'd reach sort of a point of equilibrium between our new residential buildings being built and the loss of population. We'd kind of hit that middle ground where there are fewer people and more than enough homes for the fewer people as well. However, the birth rate is just way too high, and I don't think we'll ever overcome that difference. It might be slowing down. Again, the drop in population is petering off, but eventually I think we'll hit another boom where everyone who's 21 plus will hit 30. And then they'll start to leave again, and we'll see another big dip. So I'm a little worried about that. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little worried about that. With that said, here's the promise I will make to you, my 5-year plan, let's call it. If we hit a population of 75k with no signs of the drop slowing down, I will go ahead and auto build a bunch of residential areas. Sorry. Right now, I feel confident that we'll finish some of these new buildings soon enough that we won't feel the hurt for much longer. I do again enjoy the challenge of doing it all locally, so to speak, locally sourced construction, locally sourced workers and resources. So I like that challenge. But if this becomes seriously troubling at 75k, I think that's where I'll pull the trigger and start to auto build some stuff, and hopefully you guys find that agreeable. If you disagree, if you think that's a horrible idea and I'm waiting too long, you let me know down below, because maybe it is waiting too long, but there is just that pleasure in accomplishing these tasks locally in this game. It's just one of the things it does so well. And we're close. We're so close, right? A lot of these buildings are almost done. These structures over here don't require boards, so they'll see some pretty quick progress as well. So we're getting there. We're so close. It would be a shame to have come so far and then give up on the endeavor. And these are some interesting charts as well, actually. The number of babies has dropped significantly. Are people having fewer children because they don't have room for them, because their adult kids are living with them? Maybe. Obviously, with fewer babies, there are fewer children as well. and with fewer children, there'll be fewer 21 pluses happening. I mean, again, we could be heading towards a bit of a crisis, or we could be heading towards a nice equilibrium that'll be a bit more manageable and salvageable when we get there. Time will tell, I suppose. Time will tell. On the topic of fixing issues, though, many of you have pointed out that we have a bit of a problem over here with this bridge not only being too low, but also the sort of back and forth of the support structure means that ships cannot pass underneath. Thank you for pointing it out, because I would have completely missed it. In fact, I did completely miss it. Didn't realize. I would have realized after we'd built them. So again, thank you. And now I can correct this mistake and also get to work over here. Let's go ahead and actually hold on. Before we get dug into this stuff, let's go ahead and hit resume, fix this train issue, and then we can let time move forward so some of the construction moves forward as well. Where are my semaphores? There you are. You should be able to push through. I believe last session I'd already given the direction to go towards St. Portia. Yep, excellent. Go ahead and... yeah, you're going to come through, you're going to push past, you're going to go down south to the right-hand side, and then we can turn this thing back to what it was. I wonder if I shouldn't maybe keep this... no, that's a bad idea, right? Keeping this a two-way? It's probably a terrible idea. Because then we're going to start seeing clogging happen over here. At least this is a relatively quick and easy solution for the next time this happens, right? So go ahead, push on through, and as soon as you do, we can go ahead and flip that around. You should be able to, yeah, turn down to there, and that should fix all this up. Okay, excellent. Meanwhile, actually, really quickly, before we again get dug in over here, I just want to check to see if trains are moving smoothly up over here. Looks like we're good. It's been some time that these trains haven't gotten stuck, so that is definitely a promising sight, I would say. Are you picking up any? No, no one can actually reach the train station. Okay, cool. It's also been pointed out, by the way, that we should maybe have more helicopter construction offices. So this leads me to an interesting conversation, because previously when I first started putting down a bunch of helicopter-related things, some feedback I got from the comments was that I have too many choppers in the air and it starts to feel a little unrealistic, a little overdone. But now, of course, again, things change, opinions change, but now I'm getting feedback that's like, maybe we need more choppers. And I appreciate both lines of thinking, of course, for the merits of each, but I turn the question to you guys. Sort of, I want to bring it up so that we can kind of discuss it. Do we need more helicopter construction offices, or do we feel like we already have too many choppers flying around our nation right now? I'd be curious to know what you guys think. We could use more choppers to, again, just bring resources around, I suppose. But I think with, again, the hold up here hasn't been so much the delivery of... it hasn't been the delivery of resources, it's the availability of resources. But again, with these new... with these new logging camps and all that, we should hopefully see boards be a problem of the past, right? Or the lack of boards be a problem of the past. So I imagine. Quite a few of these trucks coming through over here. Hopefully some of them dropping off boards. Hopefully some of them picking them up. Yeah, we should keep an eye out for it. We should keep an eye out. Now, one thing actually that I maybe want to consider as well is upgrading some of these construction offices and their mechanisms too, because we have a lot of these KMZs, right, carrying so many essential resources so very slowly. So that does... you gotta wonder if it's time to maybe switch some of these new guys in, you know? Don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea, especially from like Zavutsk, because Zavutsk is so far away. Well, I say that, but through the highway, this is the downside of not having built this already. They'd be so much faster to get to this construction if we had this. But you know, this isn't that bad. A slight extra length to their route isn't the end of the world. Not as bad as I had initially anticipated. But yeah, if at Zavutsk we introduce some of those new open hull vehicles, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It could help tremendously as we bring boards over. The distribution offices could use some of these new resources as well. Okay, sure, you know, let's go ahead and do this. At least at the huge construction office at Zavutsk, because they travel the longest distance, having the faster vehicle, I think is not a bad idea. You guys are moving bricks right now. You are not carrying anything. Let's sell you. What about you? Not carrying anything? Let's go ahead and sell you as well. Yep. And 1.8 tons of bricks. I wish you could like schedule for scrapping, you know, just like wait until they're done. You're going to the Palace of Culture and a distraction, maybe? Oh, it's almost done actually. Well, I say almost done, but not but also not almost done. All right, let's go ahead and move the ones that we can. We can get 2 over, right? Where are we? Move you to here. They're so much faster. Anyway, so as I was saying, the reason why I'm doing these guys is because at Zavodsk, sorry, is because they have the longest distance to cover, and they're the fastest vehicle, carrying the most over that longest distance, so hopefully it kind of like balances out. So that's why I'm prioritizing Zavodsk. But as we get more of these guys built, I will modernize our fleet. It's been brought up a couple of times that I should be doing this, and it's an excellent point. Why are you not moving? Why are you not moving? Heading to depot, it says, but it's not actually going there. That's unfortunate. Workplace is full. Well, that's because you're supposed to be headed there. Okay, what if I do that really quickly, just temporarily, and then switch you back to there? That should do the trick, I think. Yeah. But the modernization of our fleet is, I think, essential. Y'all have brought it up a couple of times, and I've been, like, holding off on it for no real good reason. So I figure now's the time to pull the trigger on it, slowly but surely, because I also want to focus on everything else that's happening over here, right? Let's actually get on that note, some of this construction underway. I'm going to get this shopping center... Ah, goddamn, they're still planning to do over here. We're not going to pull the trigger on that just quite yet. And I'll explain why in just a moment. So what to do over here? Let's go ahead and measure the height over here. 30.8 meters. 28.2. Okay, so you know what? 28.2 is enough for ships to travel under. What about these guys? 45, 42, 36, 36. I'm just trying to find the lowest height that these guys need to be. And it looks like 28.2. Let's say 28.2. I don't want to go like 28 and it turns out that 0.2 was making a world of difference, right? So 28.2. Concrete bridge. Let's go ahead and bring you down to here. I wish it would tell you the height, like the beginning and end height. But yeah, we again, thank you very much for pointing out this error. I would not have noticed it. In fact, again, I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. And I'm glad we now have the opportunity to fix this before it becomes a serious problem. We do that. I just hope it looks good. What's the height there? Nope, I gotta actually use the tool to get the pillar measurements. 27.6, we gotta go up another one. Alright. Alright, alright. It's like... I just wish it would tell me the height so I wouldn't have to keep doing this dance. 28.1. Okay, surely the 0.1 meter isn't a problem. Right? Surely? Right? I don't know. Gonna hook you up like that. They actually line up, so this should work out a bit more nicely as well. Because then we can go ahead and do that. Try and keep this straight over here. Get this grid out. Control, let's do that. Let's go ahead and bring you over as well. Cool. These guys are lined up, and once again, to check the height here, 29 meters. Again, with the from sea level, right, versus from not sea level. Yeah, that should do the trick. That should do the trick. It's again, it's a little bit higher than I would have loved, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right, cool. That's that taken care of. Much more quickly than I'd anticipated, I'll be honest. Now here, it's been pointed out to me, and you're very much right, that I'm making the same mistake that I've made before. And that is, I'm not balancing the services that are required with the population density. It's fine to have high rises. It's not fine to have high rises, but also not enough shops, for example. Right, so I wonder if... Now, what's going on over here now? What's going on over here now? These guys causing us trouble, eh? They always cause us trouble. Go ahead and flip you... Whoops. Back real quick. Sure. So, as I was saying, I wonder if I need to get rid of one of these, or if I need to just add another shop and a bigger school. We don't necessarily need a university over here. I know I was talking about adding that university because it looks nice. We might put one down somewhere else, but I'd much rather, I think, have kindergartens and schools, and then have university students get picked up by a bus, dropped off at this train station, and then get on one of those trains that takes them to this educational hub that we've developed. We have plenty of room for students down over here. We got plenty of room for students down over here. These facilities are underutilized, so we'd be fools to not well, utilize them, right? So I think we're okay with having these many residents in the area, as long as we build enough supporting structures. I want to very quickly actually check if we have other nice shops available. Shopping center, 35 tons. Oh, that's a big shopping center. I like that. 35 tons. Let me go ahead and star that real quick. As opposed to this one over here, which if we go to for citizens, residential area, food and shopping. So the shopping center is 35 tons. This one is also 35 tons. Okay, cool. So it's the same, just a different shape. Same number of visitors too. Okay. Alright. Just looks different. Which in and of itself can be a nice aspect, right? What's its footprint like, actually? A little bit bigger, it looks like. What if we go back to this shopping center? Yeah, I can fit this here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we have 2 shopping centers over here, each one can service 400 people approximately. So at a given time, 800 people can be serviced at these shopping centers, right? Which is not bad. If I put you down like this, can I fit you in here? Can't build you to infrastructure. Oh, I saw a green spot there. Come on, where'd you go, buddy? Here, all the way here. It's because of the angle on the road over here. If I do this, I'm sure it'll be the same. Gotta move pretty far out. Yeah. Again, this is just maybe I'm taking too much of a risk over here, but I think we should be fine. Oh, hello. What's this? I can't read that, unfortunately. 486, a few more visitors. Less stuff, though, unfortunately. Less stuff. Restaurant, chic clothing store, double-sided grocery. There's some fun stuff as well. But these are better for, like, if you're gonna put down a bunch of them, I think. Small restaurants, small clothing store. I mean, I forgot how many of these things I'd actually got. Again, I've seen the question asked. If you're curious about my mod list, it is in the Discord. Link is in the description down below. If you go to the Discord and you check out the workers and resources, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Channel there. You'll find my mod list pinned. 12 tons of equipment, or items, I should say, but 420 visitors. I think we're better off with another one of these. All right, actually, hang on a second before I do the shopping center. So you're 400, 150. All right, cool. Go with you. A little tight, but I think it's what's necessary. Pop you down over here like so. Footpath access, roads can like come out like this, right? So our trucks and stuff can come in here. Turn off snapping. Can I pull you out like this? Yes, I can. Can I pull you up like this? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and do this kind of a thing, this kind of a thing, and this kind of a thing. Okay, cool. So 2 sets of shopping centers. Again, I'm hoping 800 spots and what is it, like 60 or 70 tons of everything should be enough for all these people. I'm hoping. If I'm wrong, then that's gonna hurt. But we can course correct afterwards by maybe establishing another shopping center like over here or Or over here, maybe. I could leave this open for a shopping center. I do wonder if I want to get a bus stop in here, though. Let's very quickly take a look at this train. This is the bane of my existence right now, this thing. I gotta sort all this out. You're not actually getting... you're still stuck here, aren't you? You're the same guy? You're still stuck here? Okay, that's not ideal. I mean, what I could do is I could pull this guy around. The switching of the two ways hasn't helped with this. I really gotta dig in and just deal with that. I just want to get some of this stuff in order first. But yeah, I'm hoping this is enough. If we do need to get another shopping center down, could we fit you in here? We could. If we absolutely needed to, we could fit one in here. Seems kind of wild, doesn't it? But I think this should be enough. I do think this should be enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at education instead. Or are we? Schools. I need schools. State infrastructure. I've got this medium school. I could put at the end over here, maybe. Gotta push a little bit further. Go ahead and demolish that. Where is my school again? I love how it calls itself medium, but it's this massive school. I think this should be big enough. 470 students. I think that should do the trick. Can't build due to infrastructure. Come on, I thought I saw a yellow highlight moments ago. Over there. A little off, unfortunately. Okay. Need flat terrain. Oh, I can do that. I can give you that for sure. Go ahead and lower the train over here. Go ahead and pay for it as well. I think 470 students at a time is okay. Because students also do shift work, from my understanding. So, funny as that might seem, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and level over here. There we go. Back to our school here, our medium, so-called medium school. Build from resources, please. Go ahead and flatten. Oh, god damn it. Go ahead and flatten. Hopefully let me slowly nudge on over. Yeah, beautiful. Close enough, you know, close enough. Build from resources. And of course, then that shows up. Where'd you go? There you are. Flatten that. Beauty. Beauty. Build from resources. Further down. Just like so. Yeah. Can these guys reach is the question. Again, if I get a bus stop over here, we might just like bus students over, use a school bus, right? But I wonder if we can't get, yeah, this to connect over here. If I pull this over just slightly further up, hook you up like that, surely everyone can reach. Except for these guys. They gotta go around the bend. I think once we get the upgraded footpaths in, they'll be able to reach. Okay, cool. So I think that's enough for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at kindergartens, though. We have this one for 100 kids, which isn't bad. 100 kids isn't bad. And we can get some playgrounds and stuff going as well, right? Yeah, I think that might do the trick. If I get you... it's really unfortunate. Would like to line up like this without wasting space, but doesn't seem like that's going to work out. If I pop you down here, you might actually not be able to reach. Put the kindergarten over here instead. Nope. No, too tight. Too tight. Kindergarten over here. We're gonna need some playgrounds, I think. Almost certainly. Alright, let's see what this can offer us. Put you down like so. Tempted to put another one down, actually. We can't fit one, unfortunately. If I nudge this up a little bit and I forgo my beautiful intersection, then I'd be able to, I guess. But do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? What do we got over here? No one can reach. Fair enough. We're going to build an underground connection, though. I feel like we could do something over here, maybe? Go over here like so. People end up over here. Well, I'd need something like this, more like. Or even something like this, I guess. Right, so let's go ahead and attach the footpath like this. Hook you up like... Nope, too sharp of a turn. Come on, man. You for real? You for real? And this has happened, of course. This back and forth sometimes kills me. Do that. I don't think we'd be able to fit both the underpass and that footpath. Do this kind of a thing, or if we do... this kind of a thing. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's pop you down over here, and then we'll get this one up over here, I think. Be a nice spot for a bus stop, wouldn't it? Get this up over here instead. From here. Hook it up like that. The curving road's killing me. Let's see. If I do this... I mean, I guess that could work. Or we could do something like this as well. Oh yeah, that might be better. I just wonder if these guys can reach. Sure. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and pop you down over here. The curving road's killing me, but there's nothing I can do about it. Go ahead and do that. And then hook up you down to there. You down to there. Can I even do this? You're gonna stop me. You're gonna stop me, aren't you? God, I don't understand. Like, what's the point of this type of structure if it's not gonna let me move freely, you know? Could go up this way, I guess. Tunnel is above terrain. Well, don't be. Dip down, damn it. Dip down. Alright, well, that was a waste. Not the biggest fan of the underground pedestrian paths and stuff. They don't seem to work as nicely as I would expect. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, though. Let's instead go ahead and look at the bus stop, then. Where are we? Station, platform station. Don't need a big one. We could do a small one over here. 230 passengers. Okay, don't need one of these, though. I don't think that sticks out like this. I think we need one of those that passes through. Or we could do one of them. No, that's too big. What about up over here? Still too big. Still way too big. Alright, fair enough. Massive. Nope. Alright, back to our regular bus stops then. Where are we? Our bus stop passes through like so. That footpath connection will need to move, but that's not the end of the world. Got a couple of spots to connect. Yeah, that should do the trick. Again, students can get on here and stuff as well, right? Where are we? Bus stop. Hook you up like so. A little bit further up, maybe. There we go. Now we can go ahead and hook this up. Nope. Hook this up over here. Or you're already hooked up over here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Wonderful. So do that. I imagine everyone here is able to reach this. Yeah. And then you can drive on over to the school if need be. No one's gonna... The kindergarten's the problem, because no one's gonna take their kids via bus to the kindergarten. So we'll need, like, playgrounds and stuff over here, unless I'm able to perhaps connect... No, I can't do that. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get a footpath over here, or we'll need, like, kindergartens and stuff up over here or something. Like a massive kindergarten. Wonder if... Let me check one more thing over here. Just experimenting over here, folks. Bear with me. Pop you down like that. Can I... building is in the way. Across the board, and the tunnel coming above ground over there is also hilarious. Alright, fair enough. We'll have to figure something out. We'll have to figure something out, but you know what? One thing we need to do urgently, I think, is build some of these things. Go ahead and assign construction offices. Where are we? There we go. All of you, go ahead and assign... Let's see. This big guy here. The little guys. This store and this bus stop. ASAP. And once this bus stop is done, we can get up over there. Okay. An option I do have is to move this school slightly over. And we might be able to fit a footpath down over here. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't work out, though, knowing my luck. Can we? No. No, certainly not. This guy can still come over here. Alright, let's try something. Let's try something. I'll pop you down over here. Get the tunnel. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Let's try this. Just for the sake of saying we tried it. Yeah, there we go. We can do this. Alright, so let's hook you up like that. Is it the cleanest thing in the world? No. Could it be a bit cleaner? Maybe. Maybe. Let's try nudging this slightly higher, I suppose. We could do that. Underpass. I don't know if it'll allow me to go past that building is the question there. But let's find out, I guess. Nah. Well, the infrastructure's in the way. Be gone. I'll take what I can get over here, honestly. It's underground anyway, it's not like we can see it. Pop you down a little bit closer, maybe, because I've got some plans here. Pop you down over there. Go ahead and hook you up like so. Good stuff. And then hook you up like so. This guy could maybe hook up to this. No, I guess not. But that's fine, though. We should be fine. Because we should be fine. the space we have there, we should be okay. Hook you up like that. I wanted that diagonal connection. And that should give almost everybody here access. And I think once we have the upgraded footpaths, I think this last building will have access as well. And as a result of that, they should be able to make their way over to the school, kindergarten, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know, could be a little too tight still, in which case we might want to get this guy established over here. Like so. Try this. Like so, and get the underground connection down to there. Yeah. That should do the trick, right? Saves a lot of distance, I think. We got the bus stop over there. We got these construction offices working on these buildings. Yeah, again, concrete, gravel, prefab panels, steel. We got plenty of all of that, so that should be good. These guys waiting for these resources to show up. Hey, there's a bowling alley at least. There's a bowling alley, so there's that. What are we looking at here? 27 tons of boards. 10 tons of steel already here. Missing bricks. Surely someone's bringing bricks over. We're bringing bricks over. We're bringing 10 tons of bricks over. We need 82 tons over here. What about you? We need boards over here as well. Construction has been suspended over here though, so that's good. Again, we need to focus on specific structures, right? Try and get some food and stuff down over here. We're already down at 78.5. This is actually dropping pretty quickly. This is actually dropping pretty quickly. What vehicles are coming over here? Quite a few. Okay, excellent. Quite a few. Making their way over from where? Zavutsk. See, this is why Zavutsk needs to be upgraded. Such a long distance to go, and for them to only bring a handful of resources at a time. Very unfortunate. Get rid of you, KMZ open hull. Gone. Another KMZ open hull over here. Gone. Let's go. Where are my new vehicles? Get you moving on over. That's one. And if I can find it again. There we go. Here is number 2. Pop you in there. Let's go. So that's these guys taken care of. What about some of these guys? Got these smaller construction offices. They're working on a lot of stuff as well. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 open hulls. You're not carrying anything. Get rid of you. You're not carrying anything. Let's get rid of you as well. And finally, let's get rid of you too. A lot of sales happening here. 3 of them now, right? Let's go ahead and pin you, and pin you as well. Just easier this way, I think. Less panning the map back and forth. Over to here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 2 construction offices with much larger options for delivery. What's wrong with you? Head back around then. Right, because these aren't 2-ways anymore. A hot mess we've created over here. A hot mess. Not an urgent mess, but a hot one. Dealing with the urgent ones first. Do we want more? Oh, hey. This palace is almost done. I'm almost tempted to suspend the construction because of the bricks being pulled down over here. Those bricks could be used in countless other places, you know? Suspend the construction. Or are we to build a palace when there are countless people without homes, you know? What message does that send? What message does that send? Let's at least get some progress down over here, and then we'll go ahead and resume that construction. We'll make these into 1-ways after all the construction here is done, and after we actually have a need for all this infrastructure. But let's go ahead and upgrade these roads, though. Auto build, yes. All these roads? All these roads. Go for it, I think. Yeah, let's do it. That'll help at least the construction go a fair bit faster, I think. Oh, not I think, I know. There's good resources coming through. Yep. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I do hope they're equally prioritizing some of these residential areas. No workers or mechanisms. Yeah, I'm painfully aware of that. We gotta get workers over here as well, right? Urgently so. Urgently so. I wonder if we need to build this bus stop so we can get the people that are hopping off the train over to some of these spots instead. I'm hoping people are getting driven over from their construction, like by their construction offices as well. You know what I could do is Zavotsk, or not sorry Zavotsk, but Uprisingrad's construction offices. Where are you getting people right now? Up over here. Not a bad spot actually. It's right next to us. It's quite busy as well. But where are your buses? Are you going to pick people up? Okay, good. You're going to pick people up as well? You're already carrying some. 21. Nothing. That's a joke. That's what I mean. It's like maybe we need more high-end buses and stuff as well for some of these guys, right? But am I jumping the gun because of the current situation? You know, is that short-sighted thinking? Because normally we don't have this many constructions going on, right? Libruisk is most of this stuff. Yeah, it's all Libruisk stuff. Okay, good. Good. As long as those are the priorities right now. Oh, look at that. We're so close. 178 tons of boards. 60 tons of boards over here. Some bricks is all we need. 69 tons of bricks is all we need. We need more construction offices assigned over here. Smolinets, Zlodcha, Zavotsk. What happened over here? You know what happened? We didn't have a road connection because of the bus stop. That's what happened. At least we have the kindergarten over here done, up and running. Now that we have all these guys assigned, I'm sure Zavotsk will happily bring over some bricks. These guys are coming through, though. I bet you're carrying quite a few. 8.6 tons, are you kidding me? Not even your full 10. It's immediately consumed. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. What's the deal down over here? And the reason why I've assigned both of these is because, again, they have different materials, requirements, right? 12 tons of concrete. 12 tons of concrete. I'm sure someone's bringing those over. Got these mixers coming through. Yeah, how much do we need? 12 tons. Damn, you couldn't come and bring all 12? You barely have any. Alright, I'll take some time. What about down over here? 19 tons of concrete needed over here. What are we looking at? 1.9 with you, 7.3 with you. Okay, at least it's coming. At least it's coming. It's kind of interesting how long this will take. 78.5. Well, hey, at least this is below 10k now. Silver lining thinking, right? At least this is below 10k. we don't need as many. A lot of unemployment now as well, though. I wonder if that's because we canceled the palace or what. Got a few workers coming on over here. Immediately as this train leaves. We got over 100 workers down over here, eh? This train will be there soon enough, I think. Now, if these guys are all coming down, working on these buildings, right? Like, where can they reach? All this. Nothing down there, obviously. That would be ridiculous to even imagine. I wonder if I should get that bus stop done. Just to make it easier for workers to get down over here. Because all these guys right now are headed to these construction sites where the resources just aren't present to get the work done. I'm just trying to figure this out over here. Missing boards, are you? You're bringing in 28 workers over here. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need this, these stores done as well. I'm like, I don't want to deprioritize the construction of these stores. They're also important. In come some bricks too. Good stuff. What else do we have coming over? It's KMZ bringing a crane over. I mean, it'll help, sure, it'll speed up construction, but you need resources to do that construction with. These bricks get used right away. They melt, basically. But hey, we're getting there, we're getting there. And once that's done, that's not the end of the conversation either, right? There's going to be all the actual distribution, obviously, that needs to happen too. Now, on that topic, though, I do want to quickly check in on our distribution situation. You guys don't have any meat. Why don't you have any meat? Who is delivering to you? Where is our meat storage here? Is no one delivering to this guy? Road cargo station. Brixtonia medium distribution office. You are loading meat up over here. Oh, but you can't. What have I done? You can't. Fool that I am. Get meat from this one. Right. Okay. Well, that makes some sense. Oh, hey, would you look at that? These guys have... Oh, it's just to highlight the vehicles. I thought it was like more of a... Well, this is actually interesting, seeing how far some of these guys go. But yeah, that's going to make a world of difference. At least now we can get meat delivered, because I'm pretty sure that same distribution office was responsible for these guys. Yeah, they were. Great. Fantastic. Solving problems one step at a time. One step at a time. What are we looking at here? You know what? I do think it's maybe time to get bigger buses for some of these construction offices. 86 workers over here. Alright, you know, we have buses. We have buses. They're just sitting there doing nothing right now. We could produce more as well. Mechanisms. Yeah, we need 2 buses over here, sure. We could do that pretty easily, I think. Go ahead and, I think, sell these IKR 256s. They're so old. You're empty. You're empty as well. Go ahead and scoop up this guy and this guy. And let's go ahead and send you down to there. Let's go. Let's go. It'll take some time waiting for the buses to get there before they start, you know, doing their actual work, but I think I'm happier doing that, actually. I shouldn't have sent these guys here now that I think about it. Should have sent them directly over to a construction office. What's the situation down over here? We have bricks, we have boards, we got steel. Steel gets moved in open hull, though, right? So why don't we go ahead and... I made a foolish mistake. Made a very foolish mistake. One of those days, folks. It's one of those days. I need open hull. I've been selling open hull vehicles and shifting in closed hull vehicles. So, oops. But, not the end of the world. We'll be fine. Where's the Maz 2000 of these? They don't exist? Okay. Kamaz How much can you carry? 27 tons, 29 tons, 40 tons. Speed of 110. All right. 30 tons, 32 tons. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of these. 40 tons of steel, 32 tons of bricks. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Kamaz 5460. Empty weight is 18 tons. Much higher engine power. Sure, let's buy that. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Open hull. Get these guys going. Cancel that. Swap over. Yeah. Well, that explains why Zavotsk isn't sending more bricks over. God damn. Because it can't. I mean, again, unfortunately, though, bricks are at least being moved down to the Uprising Grad construction off, or like hub over here, from where they can be picked up and shifted over by these choppers or by one of the countless other trucks that are appropriately placed. Such a fool I am. Such a fool I am. What do these guys even move as far as construction is concerned? Mechanical components and electronics. Not their primary like not the biggest deal, because you rarely need too many of those. You never need to shift like 20 tons of electronics, you know, for a construction. Hey, you live and you learn. Make a couple of mistakes. Learn a couple lessons along the way. Not the end of the world. I say that often, don't I? Construction has stopped because we don't have boards over here, so I don't want to like distract from some of the other constructions. What are we looking at here? 48 tons of bricks needed. Alright, well, things are starting to make a bit more sense now. Go ahead and double time it. I would like to see some progress get made. Oh, look at the highway get used over here, though. It's pretty neat. Very, very, very pleasing to see this stuff get used. 46 workers over there. What are we looking at? 21 workers. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I almost wonder if I shouldn't focus on it. It's tough because it's like, I want these houses built because I want people to move sooner, but I also don't want them to move without you know, some of the facilities being made. Now, it's been pointed out that I can actually, there's a box that I should be able to check that prevents citizens moving in, you know, right when the construction is done. As tempting as it is to use that, I do want them to move, even if it means a couple of days without having food, I guess. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough, because it's like both of these things are so important right now. I'm not sure what's causing people. I think what's causing people to leave most isn't a lack of food and stuff. It's a lack of, they hit 30 and they have nowhere to move. 35 tons of bricks. We're getting there. We're getting there. How do we have? You know what? I know what the problem is. These guys are sitting pretty with all these bricks. Let's go ahead and move down to St. Partia quickly now. You're going to unload all of your bricks as well, please. Yeah, 137 tons. This guy's loading up on bricks too. I want him to be kind of like the sole focus right now, and he'll unload at St. Partia as well. Let him grab some more bricks first, though. Let him grab some more bricks, though. What's the deal over here? All of our boards are up over here, aren't they? 110 tons of boards. Why are they not being carried down? Did we turn off the shipping of boards? Yeah. Load boards as well. It's tough because we need both bricks and boards. This train of ours that alternates between steel and bricks and boards should do the trick, and over here we'll load up on boards as well. Yeah. And then we'll shift them down. Could have sworn we were shifting boards via train as well, though. This is so long ago now. Boards being picked up by who? By you. Headed to Sazalis, medium customs house. Yeah, to export. Yeah, I mean, it's a good moneymaker, but it's not the only thing we need right now. We have another vehicle coming this way, right? It goes to a Party Power, not Veterinka Grad. Huh, I could have, maybe I'm mistaken. I thought we were shifting boards down by a train as well, but that might have been gravel instead, I guess, and only gravel. All good, all good, all good. Not the end of the world. What are we looking at in terms of... It's like the 100th time I've said that today. 22 tons, okay. Hoping that one ship can bring something over, you know, as far as boards are concerned. All right, back to Zavotsk. Let's now get rid of the covered hulls. Flip our mistake from earlier. We got 4 of these guys, right? Get rid of you. These guys aren't doing anything right now. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. Yes. Alright, go ahead and move you over. And let's move you over too. Let's slow things down a little bit while I do this. Alright, let's get these guys in here. Maybe actually get them shifting bricks and stuff. Like I've been saying, it's not the end of the world, right? All these mistakes, you could say, are fleeting. God, everything is fleeting, isn't it? I can't help myself sometimes, folks. But no, I genuinely don't think it's the end of the world. Though that timeline I put on myself is making me a bit more concerned. We might have to... I think we will end up building quite a bit of this ourselves, despite our best efforts. Despite our best efforts. Oh! Looks like this will get done, finally. Received almost all the bricks it needs. 0.34 tons of bricks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 17 tons of boards over here. 117 tons of boards over here. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We'll get there. You are suspended. Yeah, this thing's still being built. It's getting its boards. It needs 42 tons and 24 tons of bricks. Or no, 33 tons of bricks, sorry. And I'll continue these guys' construction as soon as these two are done, I think. 117 tons of boards. What are the trees looking like right now? Still so cool to see. Every time these highways get used, I can't get over it. They still have plenty of trees, but we could plant more. We could plant plenty more. Let's go ahead with the pine trees. It's been pointed out, by the way, that the different trees have different quality as far as forestry is concerned, and the wood we get out of them. And I do believe pine is the best of the choices. So let's put a bunch of these down. Let's put a bunch of you down up over here as well. How are these guys doing, actually? Oh, pretty good as well, actually. Pretty good as well. Do you have vehicles assigned? You do, right? You do. The KMZs. At least those I know are open hull. I get familiar with these new vehicles. How long will you take? Quite a bit of time, actually, still. Let's double speed. Looking okay. Looking okay. Back down over here. I mean, I guess I could continue planning some more of these structures, right, while these things are happening. Otherwise, what am I doing going back and forth for? Got these guys bringing in workers, but there we go. 14 tons of steel. 14 tons of prefabs. A lot of buses here. 10 tons of prefabs, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what comes of this. Okay, so if I do want to mirror this up over here, I'll need to, like, mirror, you know, a lot of it. In fact, sorry, how do I clone now? There we go. If I want to bring all this over... Goddamn. Can I actually flip this around? No, I can't. Oh, that's too bad. Can't tap T to, like mirror this. Okay, fair enough, not the end of the world. What if I were to clone... you? Like so. Well, no, it'd be like so still. Nah, I'd like the footpath to connect to the main road, right? Alright, sure, so fine. Let's go ahead over to our residential area. Medium. These are... nope, these are these. Large, I guess. I don't think I actually bookmarked these guys. So let's go ahead and make sure I don't make this mistake. Head on over to our mods, head on over to our residential, and don't like you that much. It's okay, it's just not my favorite. Go ahead and add you to our favorites, and over here, go ahead and add the 12 story? No, 21 story, I think it was. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, 21 story. Go ahead and add you to our favorites as well. And that will allow us to make this a bit more quickly now. Over to our large, yep, 21 story. Again, I'm not going to rush the construction. We're going to have to delete this and remake it because it's going to be a T over here. Not just one way, it's going to be a T, so that's unfortunate. But we will have to destroy that. Go and pop you down. Like so, roughly. Not auto building, yep. Go a little bit higher here, because I want to make sure there's room for these roads, actually. Oh, that'll be challenging, now that I think about it. To do after the fact, especially. Oh, God. Painful. Gonna have to wait for these vehicles to clear out. Alright, well, let's go ahead and establish this guy up over here, because we know that'll happen and will fit. Other option, of course, is to have the road come this way. No, that'll happen. Pop you down up over here. Where are we? Yeah, up over here makes sense. Flatten away. Oh, come on. Flatten away. There we go. Pop you down like so. Not auto building. Cool. Go ahead and get the smaller ones. And again, don't worry. These guys are not going to use these resources. They're going to have their own set of resources back over here, right? That's the plan. Do I make another extremely tall building instead? Sure, why not? Make it a bit different. Risk even more. Because I like taking risks. Pop you down like this. See, the thing is that way we don't have to worry about putting two of these guys down over here. We can fit just one, and then there's plenty of room for the roads and other resources and stuff as well. Pop it down like this, maybe. Oh, come on now. Whoa, hey, hello. Did you seriously just get... How did this get completed sooner than... Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. But alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. I'll take it. Progress, folks, progress. Pop it down over here. Like, what was that? I was like, well, what's happening over here? All of a sudden, see this bar fill up. 300 people just got homes. 300 people just got homes. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. I mean, hey, it isn't exactly what I was hoping for, but it's a start. 203. Oh my god, they need so many prefab panels. They need so many prefab panels. Okay, that's fine, it's fine. How long? Oh, you're about a quarter of the way done, maybe a third of the way done is perhaps more accurate. You are completed, so that's good at least. Let's go ahead and get this guy. He's almost done. 1.3 tons of boards left. 68 tons of boards needed up over here. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. 157 tons. Continue your construction. Zocha and Smolinets. Let's go ahead and assign everybody. These guys coming through over here. Again, I forgot I'm on double speed, right? So that does really accelerate all this stuff. 68 tons of boards. Oh, you know what? Suspend this construction still. That was my mistake. I should wait until these two get done. 68 tons is no small number. No vehicles are actually headed here right now. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Assign everybody. That should help. A little bit. Let's go ahead and get more of these guys making their way over. 1 and 2. I think I need 3 actually. Okay. Head on over to Zavutsk's construction office. Plane zipping by was terrifying. Add you and add you as well. Nope, these guys are full already, that's fine. Because down over here, we have to correct our mistake as well. By which I mean we need to go ahead and get rid of Actually, we didn't make the mistake here yet, so that's good. That worked out. You're actually carrying stuff, though. You are carrying stuff as well. You're carrying stuff, and you're all carrying stuff, aren't you? You are all carrying stuff. Oh, you're not. Cool. Sell you. You're already headed somewhere. Go ahead and close these guys. You are stored. Let's move you over to here. Cool. That works out. That works out, and hopefully that'll help accelerate some of these constructions now. How do we feel about unemployment, though? Up to about 6K. That's not ideal. What's going on here? Is it because of the palace construction? Might be. I think it was probably because of the palace construction that was providing so many jobs, right? Let's take a look at this year as a whole. Yeah, that slow increase. I think it pretty much lines up with the palace. That's not ideal. I was hoping to have other sources of employment for these folks. Oh, look at that, though. Progress is being made over here. Progress is being made over here. I'm sure this one's going to get done first. Curious about... Oh, yeah, okay, close to 50%. We're getting there. We're getting there. Are we looking up over here? Oh, we're so close. The school's done over here. Excellent. Everyone can reach. Yeah, teachers coming through. This is great. This is coming together, folks. This is coming together. As soon as some of these get done. 68 tons of boards. Come on, surely someone's bringing some boards over. Oh, another one done. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. 60 more people found themselves some homes. We got boards coming through. KMZ. LZ 100 bringing 12 tons. KMZ over here bringing 16 tons. Yeah, okay, we've got plenty of boards headed over. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting there, folks. That'll be homes for another how many people? Oh, actually, it's bigger than this. Bigger than this. Times 2. All right, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Crane working over here. Looking real good. All right, excellent, folks. On these high notes, and with this great music, is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you had a good time this one. It's kind of a strange session, not the kind that I'm most used to, I guess. There was a lot of like almost like micromanagement over here with like upgrading our fleet slowly but surely and just adjusting construction orders and things like that. But I think all that was pretty necessary. We were very focused on seeing progress, though. I do wish, and I do apologize for not focusing more on actually expanding our plans over here. But I was a little concerned about the rate at which this work is being done. But it does look like it's happening at a decent rate right now. We are seeing some serious progress. And I think next session we'll actually see a lot of this space get completed, and we'll continue planning the expansion over here. Not just the residential stuff, but also the schools and the shopping centers and all that. And we'll, of course, also need to get the distribution offices working on getting food and clothes and meat and electronics over to this store over here as well. You know, I'm feeling pretty good, though, folks. I'm feeling pretty good, and I hope you are as well. Again, if you had a good time, y'all know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It does make a very big difference in just how I approach content on the channel, what I do, what I don't do. Again, you're familiar with the drill by now, I'm sure. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.